करते हैं यूनिट 5 से, ठीक है। MCS 207 का यूनिट 5। ओके, वेट, ये है डेटाबेस इंटीग्रिटी, फंक्शनल डिपेंडेंसी एंड नॉर्मलाइजेशन। सो इंट्रोडक्शन. In database design, we aim to create tables without data redundancy. No repeated duplicate. Redundancy means no duplicate. Entity and referential integrity rules to keep data valid and consist. Anomalies in database problems like duplicate, inconsistency in data decomposition, breaking big tables into smaller one to fix anomalies must be lossless, no data lost, must be dependency preserving. Functional dependency rules showing how one column depends on another. Functional dependency मतलब rules showing how one column depends on another. Normalization step by step process to organize data into different normal forms. Normalization steps by step process to organize data into different normal forms. 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF. Like higher forms after BCNF will be covered later. Okay. Think of a student database. If you keep student details plus course detail plus teacher details all in one table, you all have duplication and errors. By breaking into smaller tables, student, course, you remove problems. Database integrity. Integrity, keeping data correct and consistent in database. Archive using constraints, rules on data, two main types: integrity, entity integrity, referential integrity. Keys in DBMS: candidate key, primary key, foreign keys. Okay, so a set of attributes that can uniquely identify a record in a table must have uniqueness, editability. और प्राइमरी की का बात करें, once chosen candidate key main differ on a table. Other candidate keys are called alternate keys, foreign keys. An attribute is one table that refers to the primary key of another table. An attribute is the table that refers to the primary key of another table. Ensure referential integrity. Even foreign key value must exchange primary keys values. Example of foreign key like table student roll number, name, role is a primary number. Table result roll number is useful. Foreign key must match roll number in student key. Table result roll number and marks. Roll number is used for foreign key and must watch a roll number in student ID. Candidate key, possible unique identifiers. Primary key, one chosen unique identifier. ठीक है, possible unique identifier और primary key chosen unique identifier. Alternative key, other use candidate keys. Foreign key, link between two table. Referential integrity इसको आगे बढ़ते हैं. Okay. Referential integrity definition. Referential integrity means every foreign key must have match an existing value in present referred table. No orphan record allowed. Example setup: employee table, parent referential table और assignment table में child and referential table. Employee ID 1 2 3 4 use employee ID as a foreign key. Okay. Valuation. If we insert employee ID 104 into assignment but this does not employ in the valuation key. Database modification. Delete. If you delete a record from the child, no issue. If you delete record from the parent, that's still being used in assignment. Restrict. Prevent deletion. Can't delete employee ID, assignment exists. Real life. If employee leave the company, restricts don't allow dedication until his assignments are removed. Insert. Adding to employee parent always fine. Adding to assignment child only allow employee access. Modify, update. Changing a foreign key in assignment, same rule, insert into employee ID. Changing a primary key in employee ID, restrict, cascade and restrict or cascade. Stop updating its dependent record, update everyone including. So real life The project ID LG is renamed to LGX. Integrity rule. No primary keys can ever be null. Why? Because primary key uniquely identify as a record its null, we can identify that row. In employee table, employee ID is primary key, then even employee must have a ID. You cannot have the employee record with ID null. Null in general, missing or unknown value. Historical record, date of birth unknown, stored as null. Foreign key and null. Sometimes foreign key can be null. Example, employee table. Employee Sangeeta has no department yet. Her deposit ID is null because she hasn't been assigned to any department. This is logically fine. Null in a foreign key just means not yet assigned, not applicable, but null in primary key is allowed. Primary key, no null allowed. Like every Aadhaar number, roll number in school, everyone must have a unique number. If it is missing, you cannot identify the person. Okay. And foreign key, bus route number. Sometimes student have route number assigned. A new student who has not opted for a bus yet will have null. That's acceptable because just mean not assigned yet. In primary key must have been null. Foreign key allowed when relationship is not assigned. Redundancy and associate problem. In the given student relationship, repeated information. Student profile appears 3 times in table. Problems due to redundancy, update anomaly. If Rohan changes address, you must update it in all 3 rows. If one row is missed, data become inconsistent. Insertion anomaly, primary key enrollment number plus course number. You cannot insert a new course um, uh, unless at least one student join it. Similarly, you cannot insert a new student until they join a course. Deletion anomaly. Deletion Aparna's remove all details. Deleting Rohan. Functional dependency. In a database, some information depends on the information. A student enrollment number, student's name and address. Employee functional dependency from example of functional dependency from the student relationship. What is normalization? Internet in 1997 remove redundancy repeated during a step-by-step normal 1F, 2F, 3F normal forms. Purpose of 2NF and 3NF. Remove redundancy, repeated anomalies, steps done step by step through them. Based on functional dependencies and primary key. Definition of 1NF, a table in a first normal form. No duplication row. Each row must be unique. Each value is atomic. Entries in column are does not matter in 1NF. Key requirements. A relationship in 1NF must have a key. Student table. Why in 1NF? No duplication. Each cell has one value. Columns store same kind of data. 2NF, a relationship in second normal form. 8 is already in 1NF. All non-key attributes are fully functional dependent on entire primary key. Decomposition of 2NF. Definition of 3NF देखते हैं. A relationship in a third normal form, it is already in 2NF and every non-key attribute depends on the primary key, not through another attribute. This is transitive dependency. Decomposite of 3NF. BCNF in a simple exam friendly way. Even if a relation is 3NF, it may still have anomalies, update, insert, delete problems. Definition of this, it is already in 3NF. For every functional dependencies, their determinants must be candidate key. When 3NF is not BCNF, 3NF relations fail. It is overlapping candidate keys. Some attributes of the candidate keys are functional dependent on each other. Rules of data normalization. First, eliminate repeating groups 1NF. Eliminate redundant data 2NF. Eliminate columns not dependent on key 3NF. Final decompose relationship. So 1NF remove repeating groups, make atomic values. 2NF remove partial dependencies. All non-key attributes depend on a full key. 3NF remove transitive dependencies. Non-key attributes depend only on primary key. BCNF further decomposition of a candidate key, overlap not needed here. This is all about normalization.